Hey, I thought I'd do this video to show you what I'm working on at the moment. It's a service which encapsulates a lot of forms and interactions like that. Um, and so this is the flow. You land on the start page. This is a service to refer serious misconduct by a teacher in England. You click on Start Now, and then you go down. You have to enter your email address because that's useful for two things. Caseworkers will contact the user, the referrer, here at this address. And also, because the form takes a while to fill out, it's a task list and people can come back and over a period of time. So this email address is your login. So use a magic link or a confirmation code so we don't have to deal with security ourselves on this service. So at the moment, you put in your email address, and then it says you then receive a confirmation code, and you get a confirmation code and you click on this and you continue on. So my first thing that I wanted to work on was this. We haven't designed a flow for this, so I have not received an email. So that led to the first iteration, which was just switch branch. So that led to so go down the flow. It led to me sort of exposing the fact that this flow is for both people who have accounts or don't have accounts yet. So for new users or existing users. So I wanted to make this page clearer by creating an H1 that was a bit clearer. So you've got create an account or sign in, and then you've got use your email address to create an account or sign in to continue making a referral, and then you type in your email address. Type in your email address and you end up here. This is a slightly cleaned up version of what I had before. This should be a bit smaller, so ignore that. But it says, check your email, a confirmation code has been sent to blah. Check your spam and trash folder if you cannot find the email. You can also request another confirmation code. If you type in the confirmation code and you continue, it's all great. You're down to the eligibility sort of screener. Otherwise, if you want to request another confirmation code, you go here. And that all seems well and good, except for it just feels a bit sort of exposed another issue around having one flow, one page that is for both existing users and new users. Having a heading that sort of says do this or this just feels a little bit like we could do better. So that led to iteration number 2 or 3, don't know what we're on right now. Let me just go into the branch, get checkout. Cool, that led to this, and we'll just go back to the beginning. So now I thought, well, let's use radio buttons here to make it clear, to sort of guide the user to where what's their situation. So, do you have an account? Yes, sign in, continue referring. No, I don't, or I'm not sure. This is a tip that I learned from Caroline Jarrett, Forms Expert, where if you have yes, no radio buttons, you should always consider what the missing option is. So a user may not remember if they have an account, so having an I'm not sure option is particularly useful there. But if you say yes, sign in, continue referring, then you get a dedicated heading which is clear, sign in to continue making your referral serious misconduct. You put your email address in, lovely, you get your confirmation code and you're into your form, lovely. Then if you say no, then you go down the eligibility flow. So if you watch me just click a few buttons to get to the very end of it. So let's imagine I'm in the right place. This is the right service for me. I'm eligible for it. Then I am. Then just before you get into the form, we ask for an email address because it's needed for a service to run. So they need to be able to contact the person who's making the referral, and also it means that they can come back into their task list. This is let's just get past this. This is a long form where they might do it over a period of days or weeks. So it allows them to log back in and do things, sort of save it as they go. I'm going to be working on the, let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to be working on the I'm not sure flow. At the moment I've set it so that it's exactly the same as the no, which I think is okay, but I think we can do better. So I'm going to be working on that next.